Okay. I'm here with Soulful Golf with Debbie and Jandy. And why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and about the organization that you represent and what it is that you do?
Thanks. We're Soulful Golf. We're a 501c3, purpose to increase the number of women and minorities in the game of golf. And we're excited to be here. We're from Maryland. And, of course, whenever you bring that Atlantic coast, that East Coast flair, you get a lot of excitement around the game.
Oh, that's wonderful. How about you, Jandy?
My name's Jandy Turner. Again, we've been coming to the PGA show for a number of years. We saw an opportunity several years ago to bring together our constituents in terms of Soulful Golf, and each year we host this reception here at the PGA show.
Now, why Soulful Golf? Tell us a little bit behind why that name.
Well, we think that soulful represents a lot of things, but in particular it represents diversity. And what we want to bring is an up-tempo flair to the game of golf. It's been a traditional conservative game, which is important. It has a great history. But we think it's time to go to the next level. And that's where we come and really try and tap into the power of women and to the power of minorities in this game.
Oh, it's wonderful. Now, with the what do you call coming up of Tiger Woods, for example, do you see a lot more golf being played by minorities?
Absolutely. The Tiger Mania has definitely had a tremendous impact on the golf industry and our business as well. A lot of the passion that we had around starting this game came from our experience in watching Tiger Woods and what he's brought to the game.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the various organizations that you work with and what your relationship is to them and how it's helping golf in general?
Well, we work with government, we work with the private and the public sector, and of course we always enjoy giving back to children. Anywhere there's a market that's underserved, we try to reach back. And we do that through tournaments, planning events. We do it through specialty events such as leadership academies for corporate executives. And we do it through our own teaching and instruction. We try to introduce the game to people who've never heard about it or thought about it but might have been a little scared.
Wow, that's quite challenging, isn't it? And a lot of fun too, I bet.
That's the part we like about it. It's the fun part.
Now, tell me something. Is this just for minorities, or is anybody welcome, or how do you go about recruiting who you get into the program?
Well, we feel that business, to be a successful business person, it's about long-term relationships. And Jandy and I have spent a number of years in corporate America and small business. So we talk to everyone, white, black, young, old, blue, green, yellow, purple. So Soulful Golf really is a spirit. It isn't necessarily skin color.
I echo her thoughts. We have never discriminated, never will. We think there's a lot of value in diversity, and we try to bring diversity to everything that we do.
Now, traditionally people have thought of golf as a very expensive sport. It costs a lot to play a round of golf. You have to buy the clubs, the ball, and all that. How do you, leap over that kind of, restriction, if you will, in golf?
I think most people who have an apprehension or fear around the game of golf is because they don't understand that it can be inexpensive. If you desire to play at a high level, as in the best courses, the best equipment, yes, it can be very expensive. But thank heavens we have public courses. We have opportunities where we can go out and play for, it doesn't cost a lot of money.
Tell me, which is a good place to play golf here in Florida?
I would say I spent some time over at the Marriott Grand Vista, where they have the Faldo Institute. So I think that's a beautiful course.
Now, where do you pull your instructors from for this whole program?
For teaching?
For teaching, yes.
Yes, for teaching the game, myself and Jandy are both certified teaching instructors, but we also reach out to the industry. So that's where we work with PGA professionals and others who are licensed and certified to teach the game correctly.
Maybe I should take some pointers from you before this is done, huh? Now, let me ask you one final question, okay? When do you think you'll see, right now, for example, you look at a typical PGA tournament or an LPGA tournament, there are very few minorities. You see a lot of Koreans coming up, you see some Chinese coming up, and maybe one or two East Asians, if you will, Indians also to be included there. When do you think you'll see this to be a sport where you see a lot more diversity? How long do you think this program is going to take?
It'll take a while, we think. We're very look forward to the day when you will see a lot more diversity. We've sort of taken some steps upon ourselves to introduce this game also to kids as young as 5 years old. So we think with a lot of the efforts that we're doing to introducing this game to kids, we will see kids grow up with a love of the game, and will hopefully a few of them will go on to be able to play professional.
Also, there's a big part of sports is modeling and mentoring. And by seeing the images on television today, looking at the Tiger, looking at various players, people of color, then children can believe that can be me. So it gives them an option.
That's wonderful. So what you're really doing is bringing body and soul into golf.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
And I wish you all the best. Congratulations, and I hope you are successful in this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.